What was your best Olympic memory?
Well, I mean, I think, I'm a little bit biased, but I think when I got to have that thing put on my neck, that was a pretty good memory.
How do you deal with the nerves?
The more you do something, the easier it gets. It's the same exact thing with dealing with the nerves. Even by my second Olympics in Torino, I can remember warming up and thinking, why am I doing this? Oh my God, this is miserable. For me, talking to somebody you don't have to be here until right before it's time to go. So, you know what, the hour before as you're warming up, it's okay to be able to, have conversations with people. And that really helped me.
How did you prepare differently for the Olympics than any other race, like any other competition?
I didn't.
You didn't?
I didn't. If you start to try to think you have to do special things, that's when mistakes happen. I mean, you give more effort, but as long as you understand that the things that you did to get there are the things that are going to let you do well, then it gets easier.
Is there any further advice you'd like to give them?
There's this guy named Andre Lange, a 4-time Olympic gold medalist in bobsled. He's the best bobsledder to ever do the sport. And as we were doing our last World Cup season, he got hurt. After the first heat of the two-heat World Cup, he blew out his adductor, hurt his adductor really bad. And he's a good friend. He's somebody that we've known for a decade. And they're in North America, right? So they didn't have their good training people. They didn't have the right people. And after the first heat, our head coach, who is also Swiss, went in, found Andre, brought him in, and let our chiropractor work on the German Olympic champion during a World Cup race. And I'll never forget, one of our guys walked in, not a guy on my 4-man team, but one of our guys in USA 2 walked in and was upset. Because, of course, we're fixing the guy who beats us every single weekend. And to me, that's what fair play is about. Because at the end of the day, guys, when we beat him in Vancouver and he was second, I didn't want for 1 second for the rest of my life to think he wasn't anything but at his best. So we did all we could to get him healthy and make sure he was ready. Because when we beat him, it felt that much better.
What do you think about fair play?
Well, I mean, I think that the organization you guys are there with, it's a great organization, and the concept of fair play is such a great thing in that it's finding a way to make sure that when you're finished competing, that you know that you beat the person that beat the team or the opponent when they're at their best and you're at their best.